Hey folks, welcome back to Renegade Plays Games. We are playing a game here. We are playing OST Season 12, Age of Annihilation Cheese. So we are just about to start. We're about to hop on voice with my opponent, who said I can place first, which I did not see until just now. Um, so we will do that. Kita, Kita endgame. She's gonna clutch. She's gonna clutch this one. I can feel it. She's definitely gonna clutch this one. Last time there were too many bears left. There'd been like one bear. I would have believed. Um, but oh, I just realized I never shared. Okay, I need to share this stream. Um, uh, we're playing against acolytes. It's kind of an interesting build, but that's fine. We'll see. We'll see how the dice go. I do have a plan-ish, a loose plan. Obviously, have not ever played against this unit, but we shall see. What's up?
Hello.
How you how you doing?
Tired, but well,
Yeah. I should have like double checked last night or something, but I didn't think
nah, it's
about
all
it.
good.
Okay.
I was I had something else planned Sunday, and I'm like, yep, that's the only thing I gotta do Sunday.
Yeah. Yep, that's the only thing I got going on. No worries.
Yep,
Uh
that's exactly it.
all good. Yeah, no worries. I was just doing some stuff around the house. You ready for this pseudo mirror match?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Okay. My Halucia is actually Scavarinth. That's
Oh,
the
Lucius Scav.
that's
Oh
the
yeah.
proxy that I've been using. It felt like he was close to the right
I
size and
don't even.
shape, but
I have no clue what Scavrith looks like, so
I mean I only can guess from the card image, but he seems like he's like the L shape that Halucia is sort of.
yeah.
Um, let's see, injections. We'll count down like we have the markers. Um, Sweet. Alrighty. These guys, okay. These guys will
We
be
got
interesting. Little baby acolytes. They're
the
so
acolytes. A very scuffed looking done.
um okay. Great. Um so what I've been doing for the Hellforge is um we re like reveal our order markers and then just re-roll for initiative basically. Um
Oh,
since
it's
it's technically supposed to come after order markers are placed but before initiative. So in a real game I would be able to see the order markers. Um
yeah. Before you can do the,
so just to
so you just
just
say do the reveal once both are in, and then reroll initiative.
yep, yeah, once I've done the movement, then we'll like just hit the D20 and
Yeah, it's
roll
fine.
the actual. Oops.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Man, Hellforge looks so big. All right.
Jeez. What was that?
Let's do it. So this isn't the real initiative roll.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna use it to get this guy over to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think I would have preferred the first one, but that's okay.
Oh, so I'll read him.
What's up?
I hit roll 20 first before I did my rolls, but I'll just re-roll it.
Oh, I see.
Just
Oh,
so it's
okay. Oh, yeah, the rolled 6 for initiative. Gotcha. I didn't
yeah.
even catch that. Oh, okay. All right. We're good. Oh, wait. So, yeah, 17.
Unless you want me to take the first one, I don't
Okay.
care either way.
No, we'll take these last two
Yeah.
rolls here.
Basic consistent.
Okay. Iron Lick. Uh, he moves first. He is gonna swing to right here. And then Scavarinth will rotate right into here. Okay. That's probably very nice and cozy, but I'm sure you could make that work in real life.
I have no issues about spacing whatsoever.
Okay. Alright, so he's got 2 on Grave. My guess is 1, 2 Grave, X on Scav. Oh, that thing is before the turn. Oh, Grave Grim has an attack of 4. That's kind of annoying. And 2 lives.
They'll be
Okay. Uh, 2 on Iron Lick. He's gonna swing to right here. And, oh, did you want to move the Grim?
no, not yet.
Okay. He'll attack down 4v2.
Yep.
No. Okay. Rough. And
Poison
then
purity.
we will swivel to here. We've got 2 attacks of 3v2. We'll just start on the closest one to us.
Yep.
And then the second one.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Good. Good blocks all around. Okay. So the problem with the acolytes is you just give up so much positioning, like so much board control to my heroes that they're now going to claim all of the height. Yeah, they're going to claim all of the height. You're never going to get to high ground again. I don't know, man. We got to keep Iron Lick alive. He's the most important. And we can't run in yet because we lost initiative. I would have loved to like rushed in with Scaverin to like get an attack of 7 on Iron Lick and just go and get an attack of 4 on Iron Lick here, but
5.
I hope you're keeping track because I am not. I am not. I
Still
have
level
no idea how many guys have moved. I'm just
I'm gonna
taking your word for it.
5. Well, actually, this. Alright.
Cool. 3 on the Iron Lick. We'll get up to this little spot here, and we'll attack down there 4v2. Oh boy.
Winnable?
Okay. Uh, that's oh, yikes. Okay, and then Scaverenth will just hop up here. Attack
Yep.
3v2 on the closest one. Oh my lord. And then I guess closest guy again.
Right.
This is embarrassing for these guys. Jesus.
They've
Supposed to
been
be
rolling
these
hot
big,
defense.
beefy heroes struggling to take out 2 defense squaddies.
The real troopers here. Lich.
I mean, he could come take an attack 3v5. It's just so risky. Yeah, he's got to play it safe.
What is
Cool.
called going if it gets end of round or is it getting
What's that?
the
Oh,
renegade?
wind is a revive.
I'm looking.
So each round before placing
Yeah, it's
order markers. So I guess like
I guess
now,
yeah.
because if we had like lava or something, that would happen, and then
Yeah.
the acolyte could come back on a lava space and be safe. Um,
Put like
okay. Alrighty. Okay. Well, my order markers are easy.
I gotta
I don't need to think too hard about
do a
this.
tiny bit.
Okay. So then we'll reveal, and then I'll do my forge.
Yep.
Okay. So forge is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, okay. We'll pretend he's rotated in a way that he fits there.
Works for me.
Uh,
Works.
okay. Ah, damn. Okay. 1 on Iron Lick. We will stay there and attack down on this acolyte 4v2.
Yep.
And then um oh, interesting. Scaverenth will come here. Uh, Actually, I think Hellforge is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right to there. Okay. Call that good. Okay, one's on Grave. One's on Grave. He's got a screen. He's got a screen off, and they're just juicy little guys for the eating. But yeah, I mean he can't get too close because like Iron Lake is just gonna attack them. Nope, he died. No, he's gone.
When I was like,
he's
do that.
he's out of here.
I've noticed with zombies they're real prone to
Oh, interesting. Something with the
the
file.
editing tool.
Mm,
Uh,
Okay. I mean, yeah, he's trying to keep them, safe from Iron Lick, safe from. But you either got to screen and put them in Iron Lick's way, or you got to. They got to be juicy stuff for Hellforge here. I could run. I could just
I
sack.
think should have gone.
I could just sack.
That'll work. Okay.
Okay. Is Grave Mr. Grimm gonna move?
Oh yeah, somewhat important.
Oh, we have an interesting opportunity here.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I did not mean to reveal order marker
Oh,
too.
you're good. Well, it's the only place it could be, really.
Pretty much.
Um, okay. 2 on Iron Lick. He's gonna run here. And attack down on uh attack down on that fella 4v2. Okay. And then we're going to inject the Forge.
Yep.
So he'll go 1, 2. We'll roll for right and then left
Yeah.
Forge. Don't get either of them. Yeah, they're not Ice or Soulborn. We'll take 1 LEA and roll for this guy. Okay, so he takes. Where's Hellforge? Don't get it. We'll take another LEA and roll for
Yeah.
this guy. Don't get it. Holy cow. Okay. And we'll hop down here. We'll roll
Yep.
for Scabbrinth. Oh, okay. Oof. And we will just attack 6v4, and
Three
you've
dice
got the
good.
reroll.
Yeah. Cool. Roll one of those bad.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty clutch.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Okay.
It takes 2.
Chigumi.
Oof, missing all 5 of those. That hurts. That hurts. This is only your 2, because you already accidentally
Yeah,
revealed
you're
that.
right. You're right. I'm just gonna hold on to this third one then.
Okay.
Uh, is it worth going up? Probably.
Okay. Well, that is just a huge bummer. I mean, Jesus Christ. Ugh. And if we'd burned the one next to Lick, he would have taken an extra wound. Not to mention, obviously, an acolyte is gone.
Do you believe there's a way that he can position it so his legs are?
The only thing I don't believe is that he has the movement to get there, unfortunately.
He's there.
He was
Oh,
on
yeah, it's one, two,
level
three. Yeah,
1.
yeah. You're
He's
right.
only
You're
got
right.
5. You'd think he'd have 6. Oh, oh.
I forgot he was on level 1. That's why.
Yep. Then we, yeah, then it would have gotten more complicated because those arms, they are in the
Yeah.
way, which was not intentional, but he's such a pain to rotate. Everything is really.
He's a real. He's a real work of art.
All right.
So I guess we'll just put him up here. Yeah, we'll take the shot up at Hellforge with a reroll.
Okay.
Well, that extra doesn't matter. It does.
It does. Okay. Forge takes another.
Take a turn with Scav.
He's got to protect
So I
his
think
Iron
the
Lick
play is
here.
go here. Hey, we're surging also.
Okay.
I Scav in the wrong spot to surge. We'll do attack up of 7 with a reroll.
Yep. Oof. That's pretty good. That actually could just straight up kill him. Oh, not quite. Okay.
3. Beat Jib and Jack. I think we have to double surge it and go for another. Yeah, I think so. So I'll reel the X.
Got the X. Okay.
Go for another.
Gotcha.
1.
Oof. Okay, that is going to be Hellforge gone.
Then that's it.
Alrighty. 3 on Iron Lick. We're going to attack down on Hellforge. Oof. And then we will just come in with a normal attack to here, 5v4 with the reroll. Oh lord.
Yep.
Max, with the Grave Grim, you had to roll 18 plus to hit those. Oh, right. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I wasn't going to point it out unless one got to there.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, Gravegun makes it super hard to get Hellforge online.
Yeah.
That's why he's like nestled back there cozily.
Okay. We'll surge and we'll hit Lick for 7.
Yep.
So I'm down to one injection marker.
Gotcha.
Oh
Let's take
Lord,
some.
it's defense. Okay. Alrighty. That's my three.
Alright, and then third turn's on Lich.
Okay, we need
Guess
this.
we take the
We need this
LEA. That
initiative.
makes the most sense. Don't move the map. Yeah, take the LEA, hop up here.
Yep.
Not ideal, but acceptable. Take the shot down on Scav.
Yep. Yeah, no, for sure. Oh shit. There it is. Defense caught up.
There we go.
There it is.
If I win an initiative.
I mean, he should just come in for the reroll.
Throw him up front.
His Scaverenth hasn't taken any wounds.
So you got 2 surges left.
He could surge. I mean, if he surges here
We'll go to the last
to attack
surge.
5, he doesn't need to.
Swing him up and do a attack of 7 reroll.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I take
4.
4, yeah.
Okay. Then we're done. Oh.
Oof.
And
You get an acolyte back.
Yeah, I'll put him.
Okay.
There's
I mean, he's got 2 on Iron Lake.
Is it that?
So we could attack.
Yeah, I think that's better.
We could hit Scaverenth too. Okay. My order markers are ready.
And we can go back to regular initiative now, right?
Oh yeah, we can just. This can just be the big one.
Yep. Send it. 17's.
Okay. That's not nothing. Okay. Iron Lake's gonna run up to here. We are going to attack down on Iron Lake. 4v reroll. Okay. And then we are going to let's see, so 7v5 the reroll. Gosh, I really want to take that that double disengage. I want to take that real bad. Yeah, we're so far behind. All right, double disengage around to here, and we'll use the injection.
Makes sense.
Okay. We've got a 7v5, 7v reroll. That is huge. Okay.
Pretty good.
And we will take the X to hop up to here and attack down 6v reroll on Scaverenth. Or well, yeah, sorry, my Scaverenth on Scaverenth. Okay. That was a big turn.
Yeah. Scavenge warding on the X's. It lets you take a turn even if your order marker's spent, right?
Let's see. So after taking a turn with Scavenger, you may reveal an X order marker.
After taking a turn with
Yes,
him,
but I believe
gotcha.
you need to have started.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Yep.
yeah.
Alright, run us out then.
Alrighty. 2 on Iron Lick. I think even with the reroll, uh, I think we're just gonna try and finish off Scaverenth here. So 4v reroll. Oh
Yep.
Jesus. Okay.
Now the attacks swing.
Okay. He only takes one. And then the same 5v reroll. Oh, he's got the dice to save him. Oh man, that second one has been so consistent.
Yeah, I've been noticing the rerolls are real nice.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Um
Yeah,
and
you're good to finish them
then
out.
yeah, 3. Um yeah, we'll just try for the 4v reroll again. Oh, wow. Okay. Um yeah, one more try. 5v. There it is.
Oh,
Okay.
there's
Wow. Took with the rerolls, it literally took a full round to do that.
took a
That's
hot second.
crazy. Okay.
Alright, and what do we
It's
get
still an
there?
interesting little position here.
Your scav is
I only have 2 lives left on mine. Or I should.
only 2 on scav, or
My box is kind of hidden, but
you good? Yours says 4 out of 7.
oh, is that correct? I feel like it should be more actually.
Uh,
Um, so right before the end of the round, you hit him for 6. Oh, right, because I blocked that. Oh, okay. It's only 4.
yeah, you blocked most of it, and
Oh,
then you
wow.
missed
So
double
I did
LEA.
not need to think about that double LEA nearly as much. Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, this could kill him. I can't see. It's like right behind my chat box. Like
gotcha.
half transparent. Okay. Um, hmm. Okay. We'll do that. I mean, I still have Kita, so could come into play here. All right,
Ooh, big initiative.
regular old initiative. Okay, I'm happy for that. 1 on Iron Lick. Uh, oh, I'm worried about the Grim coming in and just smacking the shit out of me, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Okay. Lick will go here. Attack 4v2. We will take a turn with Scavrinth. We'll do that center one, 3v2. And then oh right.
Yeah, I rolled
Okay.
1 on
Oh
accident.
yeah,
There's
they
nothing.
only have, no, you're good. Okay. We'll attack him again then.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Uh not going to not gonna reveal the X yet.
Okay.
That's a little risky if he smacks me. It's a little risky if he smacks me.
Gonna go here and then gonna swing on. We'll start with the up one first.
Okay. Oof. Yeah, wow. Jesus. Like I said, very
Final
close
dude.
game
Even
still.
level.
Oh Lord.
2 evens.
Okay. So first one and second one.
That's all I got.
Oh man. Okay. Well, that was a wake-up call. I'm definitely gonna use the axe. That's that's a
Well, you're
little
hoping for
that's
the
a little
chance.
too scary. Okay. We'll move here with Iron Lick and target down 4v2 on that acolyte. Oh, ouch. Okay. Um, we will. So Scavering's gonna double burst. We'll target that one,
It,
and I don't believe I can double burst on my
on
actual,
the X one, no.
yeah, my
Normal
actual
attack
turn.
only.
We'll double burst the one on low ground there, 3v2.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he is going to take the X. He will swivel to here.
Yep.
And attack down. 6v reroll.
Yeah, 6.
Whoa.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it's
Oh, that's
dead
huge.
free.
Okay. That's my 2.
Alright, act. Go.
Okay, think it's winnable now. Think we're good. Full health. Full health Iron
Yeah, we just
Lick.
gotta take some swings. Start with the even level
Let's do
this
it.
time.
Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, he's gone.
Alrighty.
He held up.
That's it for
He
me.
did not hold up very well into the into those acolyte attacks. Wow. Um what's the acolyte's move? Is it 5 or 6? It's
5.
5. Okay. In that case, let's see. Odds on line of sight here. How tall are those pillars? Do we
He,
know?
he's way taller than those pillars,
Oh,
like by far.
okay. So I could
Especially
probably
on 4
see.
height, there's no way he can't see.
Okay, so I could probably see like that guy.
Yeah, 100%. These guys,
Okay.
Iron Light is huge.
Okay, I'll target him then. 4v2. Oh.
Yep.
Jesus. I mean that's fine. If the dice were gonna fall the way they did into the heroes versus the acolytes,
Exactly.
I'm okay with that. Three was on acolytes.
Only way I'm winning is gonna 4, 5.
All right, I'm a little worried about these attacks considering he just killed Scaverinth with attacks of 2v4s and 5s.
That guy get. And we'll just take the one attack up.
Sure. I mean, you
Played in
put
the
2
out.
wounds on Scaverinth the
Yeah, gotta
last
play in the
time.
out.
I still have. I'm still actually worried.
I think you got it in the bag past this point.
We'll see.
The early
Well,
gameplay was real
Kita can
good.
clutch it. That's my backup
Yeah,
plan if Iron Leg goes
I,
down here.
I think you got way too many dice to pull through it.
Well, we'll play it out.
I am.
You never
I'm
know.
running it.
You never know. I've seen
We'll see.
seen crazy shit happen. Oh, we gotta hit
Oh,
the
the
D20
time.
again. Oh, there it is. Okay,
Oh,
we'll
unfortunate.
try to. No,
Lose
oh, the
all initiative
goalposts,
like a boss.
full goalposts. Yeah. All right. We'll try to close out the game before any shenanigans can happen. Uh-oh.
That's a negative.
Shenanigans are coming. Oh boy.
Can't fail. God damn it.
Okay. Oh yeah, and acolytes can't revive now that there's no heroes left, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it
No, they're just
still was
up for
worth
it.
killing Grim.
Yeah, 100%. 3 attacks. Start with attacks up.
Yep.
Nice.
And then
And
second
then
one.
I guess it is one more out.
Ooh, okay.
Forgot
Yeah,
they're
you've
not
got
good.
another. They're all attacks up.
Yep. That's it.
Oh, okay. All right, 2 on Iron Lake. Let's see. This guy really tried to hit me hard. We'll try and hit him back. 4v2.
I can't see which one it is, but I assume it's.
It's the one to the rightmost. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, the highlight on the ice is not fantastic.
A little rough. 2 swings.
Yep.
Both of them up.
Just dice now. Okay.
All we got.
And 3 on lick. We'll go down in the ice again. 4v2. Okay.
Last triumphant swing up with this bad boy.
Oh yeah. And it flip. Double wounds.
The double one
Survive
wounds
the
into
attack.
5
The
dice.
double one.
Pretty huge.
Does 3 wounds with 1 skull. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Okay.
Get the flip. Let's go.
Let's go.
Surely this can happen.
Alrighty. Oh no. 18. My
Not even
initiatives have
once.
been crazy. Alright, we'll finish him off here.
That's what you
Hopefully.
think.
I
This
shouldn't.
bad
Yeah, I
boy's
was
about
gonna
to
say
roll
I
2 for 2.
I spoke too soon.
There you
Oh
go, yeah.
God.
Never count him
This
out.
game
Keep
is
swinging back up.
This game is dragging out so much longer than
This
I was
Acolyte's
hoping.
about to solo the
Oh
world.
wait, I have one more. It didn't matter.
Doesn't even matter.
Okay.
He comes to the 0 for 4 3 times.
Yeah, seriously. Or we just hit the 4 for 4 and put
It's also an option.
that's still
Use the 2v2.
That's still blockable. Oh,
Easy.
okay.
Nice, Dunzo.
Good game.
GG.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have. I totally didn't even notice that there was that wraparound there when I put the Acolyte down. I could have just like thrown it to the left of
Well, but then I think
or
you
whatever.
either I really liked that placement because it forced me to take 2 LEAs. I think any way I don't think there was a way to place the Acolyte where you could stop me from getting to Iron Lick. Really, you kind of just hope. First of all, I had to win initiative for that to happen. Which,
there's a lot of things that you
like,
have to do for it to be a really bad play.
yeah.
I can play it safer than like not throwing 3 on Lich.
I
which
suppose.
was
Yeah, but he
great.
only had he had 2. He only had
He had
2
2
wounds.
He had 2 wounds, and I got 2 from the Lich.
Yeah,
shot.
so he took 2 from a 4v4 with the
I assume if you
reroll.
don't hit the damage off of that, you don't take that play, and you just attack Scav.
It
But,
like
the second
even
you
if
get
I
those 2
do
wounds, it's like super worth it to go there.
even if I do 1 wound, I think I still attempt it because I get a 7v5 and then I can get the 5v5. The only way I win that game is if I steal those order markers there.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
like
I
the
was
second
in
you hit
such a
one of
bad-
those, yeah, the second I blank on that, it's like really, really bad.
Yeah, the second I lost Hellforge, it was like this is just such a bad position. I totally forgot about the Grave Grim. I
Yeah, it
would have
makes it, like,
played this so different. Like as soon as someone
Yeah,
in
as
the
soon as you
chat
moved
said
him, I'm like,
that,
oh, he doesn't know.
no, fully. Like I was, reading the card, and I looked at the power. I mean, I just have no. I've got nothing left in my brain. I looked at the power before, and I was like, oh, it doesn't affect anything in my army. I don't have to think about it. It just didn't even register that Hellforge would
He's come in like actual play in both games. Against ninjas, he stops the movement one.
Oh yeah.
At least makes it harder.
Yeah, I think
Hellforge, makes it near impossible to hit it.
I think yeah, it's an interesting little combination with the Isonex. Thematically, it makes absolutely no sense, but mechanically, it's interesting.
I have no clue about the lore, so I'm just waiting for like some 6 range Revna hero to come out so I can just pot up like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious in your games how much your opponent had to focus on acolytes versus because I tried to pick a
They've
couple of
always
them
been
off,
like, yeah.
and then it was
I
like,
The main thing is you have to either like completely annihilate a section of acolytes
right.
to like get your guys through, and then you start like beating on the heroes. Otherwise, you're just like having attacks that don't go into the heroes.
Yeah. Yeah,
And,
I
like
mean
you've
that
already got the
reroll
position
was
up there,
that
so I
reroll was
can't
so
really
good.
engage on you.
That
The rerolls have been super
that
clutch.
reroll saved a lot of wounds. Just having essentially like +1 attack and defense
Yeah.
is
I
basically
think
what
I
it
like
comes
this
down to.
build more with 2 grave, 2 acolytes than I do 3 acolytes, 1 grave.
You don't feel like you'd run out of acolytes?
No, I think with 6 you'll be fine.
Oh, interesting.
Like pretty much by the time the game's usually over, I have 3 acolytes left anyway. So it doesn't really do a whole lot.
Yeah,
It cuts a little bit more space, but it gives you more like punch into stuff,
yeah. I mean
so that you're not super screwed when Lich dies.
the Grims have like decent attack and decent survivability. I mean, 4 attack, 4 defense, 2 lives. You can. That's the reason I went for the Grim more than the Acolyte Revival because I was like the Grim could run up and get lucky and roll like a 4 out of 4, and
Yeah.
suddenly it's a close game again. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
I could
100%
see.
right there at the Grim there.
I guess you also spread out that aura, right? Because it doesn't stack, but it's any
Yeah, it's
Grim
any
is like
yeah, it's any card that's within line of sight of the Grim. So like I think it shuts down the entirety of like a common squad. Like if Stingers are doing they don't all have to be within line of sight. At least from what the wording looks like. I don't think that's correct,
it's
but
just
that's how we played it last game.
so wow.
I'll have
So
to
if
look.
any stinger is within 3 spaces of a figure they control, if they rolled for stinger drain, they'd have to subtract 3.
Yeah, if on one of their army cards, if one or more of that army card's figures are within 3 spaces of a
Yeah,
figure.
that's pretty crazy. Yeah, this is just like a hard counter to Braxis, I
Don't
guess.
you technically have to have multiple army cards for the thing, or is that like, well,
Um,
not like it's they're just represented by one, but does it coagulate into one for like hearing presence? 'Cause I don't know
oh,
exactly how that works.
I don't know.
Because then you
Yeah.
have to track every single individual one, and that seems like a pain in the ass.
Well, I think it's basically just it's like a check. You're like, I've got my Mohican River Tribe figure within. I've got any of my
Yeah, that's
Mohican
what I assume
River.
it is. It's you get any of them, and then it affects the whole card.
Yeah, it affects every. So you've got a Mohican on one side of the map, and you've attacked someone on the other side, and it's still like they
Still
still have to
triggering the
subtract 3, which
-3.
is is a crazy penalty on D20 dependent common squads.
Yeah, and
Um,
most of them are like 10 and up, so you add like an extra 15% fail rate on
yeah, that's
a lot
huge.
of
I
it.
mean, like microcore, becomes almost impossible to hit now.
Hmm.
It just straight up prevents like Nigaxa and Kimoshi from.
Yeah, there's a couple
I
ones that
mean,
just straight up
it
negates,
just
which is kind of
fully
crazy.
fully
Like
negates the
Atlaga
power.
goes from being like a 20% to a 5%.
Yeah, Deadeye Dan, poor Deadeye Dan.
Poor Dan
I
can't
know
catch a
he
break.
I know he was one of
Unfortunately,
the cards in their mind when they were deciding this. They're like, he's too good in the contemporary meta
it's
for
Dan
the
and Raylan
opportunity.
4.0 where they're like, nah, we can't have him sniping anymore. Send Raylan right to his head, his address, knock on his
Exactly.
door. I
Exactly.
think it's so funny that Raylan can just jump the entire map and she doesn't give a damn.
Yeah, she can move. Yeah,
She can go
she can
start
move.
his own the start zone if they somehow have the
Oh
range to
yeah.
shoot back there.
Oh no, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. I'm curious. Is there any is there any figure that would like somehow benefit from this penalty? I'm trying to think if there's
Um,
anything. I guess Marku. Marku
yeah,
would actually. It
Marku.
would negate. It would basically make him.
Yeah, it makes Marku on what's it
It's
called?
only a 5% chance on Eternal Hatred. It drops it from 20% to 5%.
Yeah, Eternal Hatred. Stab in the back with Cormir and Hawthorne.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's. Oh, and Deltacron actually just makes Deltacron pure filler because that's a 3 or higher, or three or lower. Sorry.
Really, yeah.
Oh wait,
It's
no,
a shame
that's
it's only
oh wait wait
opponents because
wait
like
no.
it would be really cool if you could run one in your deck or your army and just force the triggers, but it's only opponent.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's no. It would
Uh,
still it would still be a penalty for stab in the back Because if you roll a
Oh yeah,
4,
you
it
know, you're
becomes a
right. Yeah,
1.
because it's
Yeah.
lower,
I
right?
think Marku is maybe the only figure where you want to roll as low as possible on the d20, unless there's
Yeah.
others. Marku is the only one I can
Uh,
think of.
yeah, Marco, I think
But
is it?
is Marku really the only figure in the game where the d20 you want to roll low? I'm trying to
And
think,
I guess
even
I
like
guess if you
BC.
don't want crabs to put molten lava, then I guess there's like a niche
Oh yeah,
scenario.
yeah,
So, like crabs
I
will only
guess.
ever put tiles down.
Yeah, that's true. That yeah, I'm trying to think in what scenario that would be a benefit to. Oh, well, it would be a benefit. Wait. Well, yeah, I guess it stops your opponent from um yeah, putting down any molten lava tiles. So Marku is really the only one that the Grave Grim doesn't like, because
Yeah, I'm not seeing
he just turns into a
anything else.
incredible figure for 20 points. Man,
It has
that's
straight up no
interesting.
downside.
Every other D20 roll you really want to roll good. Huh. I get man, I really can't think of anything other than Marku. Um
I'm doing a quick old check, but I don't
I mean,
think there's
it
anything.
makes sense because 90% of the time, I really well, to be fair, I really don't understand why Marku wasn't just a 1 through 4 you get betrayed instead of like a 17 through 20. That makes no sense though. Maybe Marku is the problem here.
Yeah, he was
Because
pretty early. He was like wave 4, right?
yeah, he came out with
Before
the
Hawthorne. So
or
I think they
5
just were
maybe.
like gonna go that route, and then they decided that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
They just swapped
they
it.
they realized yeah, they I was thinking about this the other day with looking at Kevin Dola's draft pool for OHS, and its standard pricing, so Sujoa is 185 points, and that's such a funny number to me because I love the idea of them just being like, we have dialed this in perfectly to be like 45 points overpriced.
Yeah,
Like
it's like
that just
so
cracks me
close.
up. That like it's not one. She's too good for 180. She's not quite good enough for 190. It has to be 185, and she comes out and never sees play because she's just so overcosted.
Delrig,
Like
on par with Swoja. Just
yeah,
is how it is.
I just like it makes me laugh so much that they put a 5 there to like because they were like, we have fine tuned our pricing system so perfectly we can go down we can go down to 5s, and it's just not even, I mean, it's just not even close. Like it's so funny. I don't know what kind of variance must have happened in those test games. Like
Yeah,
she
I
must
know.
have just
I mean,
consistently been killing like Q9 and Nilfheim like just enough for them to be like, she's
yeah,
got to be
I
more.
guess it must have been because like everything in that box is, except for the one dragon that's actually good, and Zetakron is overpriced to all hell.
Yeah. Yeah, I really don't
Or
know.
Saga.
I really don't know what the playtesting looked like. But anyway, all thanks for getting the thanks for waking up, I
Yeah, no
guess.
problem.
Thanks for getting the game in.
I'm still burning on through, seeing if there's any single figure, but
Yeah, I'm
otherwise,
so interesting. Hush that fuss. Did I miss it or you're all getting set up? Sorry, you tuned in just a little too late. Um, it was an interesting game. I made I made a big mistake, but I'll let you run it back and check it out. It was an interesting one. Um, let's see. Yeah, any D20 powers, uh, where you roll a high number and it's bad. It's gotta be.
if it's one in VC, I'm not gonna know it, but I'm checking
Yeah, well,
literally every classic.
VC, even VC, I'm thinking
Yeah, I think it does just follow the same convention.
like Executioner, you want to roll high. I mean, everything, yeah, everything wants to roll high. Marku might truly be the only figure where you roll good on the D20 and it penalizes you.
I think that might be
That's
correct.
so interesting. 400 plus Yeah, 400 plus units. Not a single one of them penalized you for being lucky, except for Marku. Man, uh, and there's nothing
Do it that way.
upcoming that we know of. Not a lot of D20 units, I don't think. Certainly nothing that would actually benefit from the aura. Yeah, it might literally just be Marku. That's really funny.
Yeah, I mean, there's a very niche world in which you don't want your like hounds or whatever your Hellforge to trigger on your own guys, but that's about it.
That's well, yeah,
Like hounds, it won't matter because you're just running all hounds in most scenarios.
yeah. Well, it would be,
That's like the only other edge case where it's useful, like fire elementals or any of those effects. But it's more
yeah,
like it'll never come up anyway.
yeah. Well, and it's your opponent too. Like you can never use this to benefit your own stuff, even if it was.
Yeah.
Otherwise, otherwise, this guy with Marku would be like a really solid.
Yeah, I think that would be actually pretty
That's
decent.
that's
Like
actually
it's only
nuts.
within 3 spaces, which is kind of rough, but like you just plop them back over there at the end and
Yeah,
eat an acolyte of your own that is respawning off of him and start healing up.
yeah. I mean, yeah. If you can get Grim into position, you just launch Marku 7 spaces across the board. I mean, you could genuinely like you could turn one Marku guaranteed glyph, turn two Grim, move up all the acolytes, and then whatever glyph you grab is just so beneficial. Yeah, that would be nuts. It's probably good that it's opponent. I really don't know. I guess
Yeah,
that's why. It's so funny. Well, you don't want it to be your own figures because 99% of the time it just penalizes you, so that would really suck.
yeah. There'd only
then
be one edge
then
case where
you
it's like,
then you could never put the Grim anywhere because if it affects everything, then that really
and I
hurts.
guess if that's the only D20 in your army, it's not bad.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't even have another D20 unit, I guess.
You
Um,
just run markers or you only D20 and just run something else consistent.
yeah,
I have no clue what that build
interesting.
looks like in theory, but it's a build for sure.
Cool. Yeah, interesting. Well, I learned an important lesson today for sure.
40
Um,
points, -3 to a whatever.
Yep,
Shuts down half the
that
powers in the game.
yeah, oh, Hellforge, that was such a dumb play. I mean, I shouldn't have even
Yeah, I think you know the bonus, you don't even like go with
I
that.
I would have had to like
I was expecting you to straight like move Hellforge to right here to just annihilate Gravegrim.
oh,
If you were gonna
y
search at all,
yeah,
because you
if I
have
was
to
gonna do
search to
it.
get him there.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically like I can take Iron Lick here and drop an attack on that acolyte to try and get him in.
Yeah,
Um
that opens you up to a Scav and Iron Lich also just like running right up on you.
Yeah, I just liked my position so much, and I was like, I don't even have to move Iron Lick or
Yeah, no,
Scavenger.
that's
Hellforge
probably
can
the
just run
best
in.
ideal spot for Lich in this map, like by a mile.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, and I figured, um, I wanted that side just because I had the option to go on Dagmar. Not that it ever really came up, but
Yeah, you
um,
have the option to go for it.
I figured I think I mentioned this to chat like earlier in the game, like round one, turn one or turn two of round one, where it was like, yes, you get to develop up all of these acolytes, but you just then you give up any positioning from your
Wait, you
offensive
give up. You
pieces.
give up an entire like map basically. You just
Yeah,
have to pot up and then pray at that point, which
yeah,
is the
I mean,
biggest
and again,
difference.
plus one, it's literally essentially like plus one attack and defense. You're
No,
just
100%.
capped at
Yeah.
like you can't go four for
It's
four,
essentially the same thing. If you're rolling
but
four for
like
four on attacks, it's usually good enough anyway. Like you don't need the extra
yeah,
one.
exactly. So
Like
rolling three
there's
for
a ton of
three,
cases where just rolling an extra dice just gives you better odds.
yeah. So to get like basically half of Taylor's Aura and Swarm of the Morrow Raylan for a couple points is pretty
Mhm.
damn good. So I guess the benefit is worth it. But on a map like this where you have this ridiculous double space that covers so
Yeah,
much
when
of
you
the
have just like
map with
double space
range,
that covers the midpoint of the map,
it
part of the other
it
one
was
too.
it's just a really annoying stronghold. And then the other thing is just with the way this ice is set up or the snow, I can put someone here and your double
Yeah, and they
spacers
can
can't engage
immediately.
me on even ground.
Yeah.
Which is really annoying because
Yeah,
anywhere
I've
else I
noticed in
think
both the
like
games I've played, the maps have been rough on Iron Lich if you don't get in the spot first.
yeah,
So hard.
you really got to know where you want to go and just beeline for it basically. Um,
I'll probably like Acolytes a lot better once there's like better ranged Revenant heroes, because right now we just have Lich and he's good, but you have to devote so many points to it to make it work, and if he dies, it just feels real bad.
yeah, and they only benefit. I mean,
It's
like
only Revenant heroes that
yeah, so
they
like
do anything
Necrotechs
for.
don't get the benefit, and Hellforge is like literally anti acolyte synergy, like it's anti
Yeah,
synergy. I
he's
mean,
like
it's
a
fully
weird
yeah.
case of like you probably won't kill your acolyte, but when you do, it's gonna feel real
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, there's a chance to heal, but like then you lose the benefit because it happens before your turn, so you kill the acolyte you're next to and you lose the bonus.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, I like. Is that build like 10 points under, or is it exactly 500?
this one I think Kita gets me exactly
Exactly,
to
because if you're like
500.
40 under, then I can see running like a squad of acolytes to have just there,
Well,
and
and
you just like murder your
I
own
really
squad.
should have. I just have
But like, yeah,
some
if you're stuck at like just 30 extra, then Gita's the best you got until the
I
rest of the ones come out.
yeah, I really should have. Oh, maybe I'm well, wait. Oh, this is cheese. What are they in points?
But
Oh, it
Hellforge is
might be
130.
35 that I have left. Yeah, I just have like a moral, um, like a moral disposition not to play Renegade Commons, I guess. That's
That makes sense.
just
For
like
FinCon, I'm probably just playing Tanuki's Raylan because I think that's probably one of the stronger armies.
yeah, I do think this build is really strong.
It's really good.
it only lost to Queen Mal because of the
Heart piercing.
infestation roll at the end of the game.
Oh,
Like just got
okay,
really
no, yeah, nothing.
lucky. Otherwise
Yeah,
I win that one no problem. Um popped a full health Iron Lick with like just bears, like just wounded bears left. It was such a winnable game. Yeah. So I think just this core, I love this core. I tested this when the designs came out when I made my Age of Annihilation tier list like back after the campaign had failed. Um and I knew this was going to be good. Uh Scavrith is just nuts. I mean,
Scav is nuts.
he's
Yes,
just
Scav
nuts.
is insanely good.
It's just ridiculous. I mean,
I
truly.
kind of want to run just like him on his own without Iron Lich, but it feels so good to just have like the surge to
Oh my
move him
god,
around
dude.
where he needs
Yeah.
to.
I mean, yeah. Just being like, okay, now I have 7 move and 7 attack. Nothing is safe.
Yeah,
Nothing
I
is
I
safe.
might like the build with like Scav, Lich, Necrotex, but
I
I
did
don't
think
know.
about that. I just wasn't sure. Like, then you have a really weird point total. You
Yeah,
have like a
you just
100
don't have
points
a lot of
left, and
options.
it's like there's nothing great that fits at this point total. Nothing great fits.
Yeah,
Um, it was a bit of an awkward point total, but I knew I wanted to
I
play
think I
these
was
guys.
messing around with it. I couldn't figure out something that I wanted.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I think Helper just still fine anyway. It's got enough offensive power that it sometimes just pops off and wins the game for you.
yeah. I mean, if you just get a couple
It's good
good
into bears too. If you
burns,
get them on high, there's nothing they can do about it.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. No, he's just super solid. All right. Well, I'll let you get to your other Sunday plans. I've got a few things to do as well, but appreciate
Yeah,
the
sounds
game.
good. Yeah, best of luck in the next
Oh
ones.
yeah.
Is it in the result? Check. I'll throw
I'll
it.
pop it in here. Oh, you got it. Okay.
If it lets I don't have an option to do it for some reason.
Oh, okay. Are you logged in? Maybe not. Alright, I tossed it in there.
That's why it's not logged in for some reason.
Oh,
All right,
okay. Alright.
sounds
Yeah,
good.
have a good one. See ya.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Well, that was a good game. We definitely got kind of lucky at the end there. Oh, Jesus, his attack. Yeah, his attack was really good. But we threw so many more dice. Was the thing. We just limited his attacks on us and then stole that whole round of order markers. I mean, that our dice came back from not very good. And his defense was teetering on the edge, but it was very swingy. He'd roll five, literally like 5 for 5, and then 0 for 6, right? So we got the kills where we needed, and yeah, the play to even if I have 2 lives on Scabbard, I really thought I had 5 wounds. Even if I have 2 lives on Scabbard, I still make that play because that's the only way. The only way you're winning the game. It's the only way you're winning the game. I mean, I could have gone for Scabbard. He had only 5 lives left. With that roll, I would have put a ton of wounds on. Could have killed Scabbard there with the Surge and then the X, right? But then Iron Lick is still taking turns, and he can just pop off an attack of 4 with the reroll and just kill Scabbard, and then that's a totally different game. So we still needed to just take the OMs 7v5 with that reroll, basically 7v6, super risky, but 5 for 7 is good timing. So yeah, love Scabbard, love the build. I'm just such a fan of my paint job for them. Yeah, super cool. So anyway, I gotta run. I got a bunch of stuff to do today, but check out my latest video if you haven't seen it. It's pretty cool. Maybe be doing some more AuthorTube stuff at that point. We'll see. We'll see where this channel goes. I'm excited. But thanks everyone for watching. With that being said, I'm going to sign off.